Hello everybody, you know me, this is Adam with Transparency Pro, the game machine. Got a game imported straight from Japan, giving you my thoughts on Blazblue ChronoPhantasma. Now, I love the Blazblue games, and I know there's been quite a few of them, so is this one going to be worth picking up? Should you wait for the US release? Not going to cover everything, but we're going to cover the parts that are the most important, or at least the parts I can read. So are you ready to rebel? Let's rock. So, here's what's new mechanic-wise in Blazblue ChronoPhantasma. The burst meter's now changed. Instead of having an actual burst icon and then getting another one when you lose, this time around you actually have a circular gauge. This circular gauge will fill up throughout battle. You will start out with a full one though. And what will happen is you can still traditionally burst whenever someone gets up in your gun like, hey, back off, back off. But now, when you're not being attacked and you hit it, it's not wasted. You actually get a new mode called Overdrive mode. First execute, of course, you need to hit all 4 attack buttons. And the benefits of Overdrive increases the attack power of all characters and gives character-specific abilities such as Jin, freezing everything he touches with his sword Yukasan. The duration of this power depends on how much health you have. The more health you have, the less it lasts. The less health you have, the longer it lasts. Now, some people may be freaking out and thinking, oh no, this is X Factor 2. No, relax. While it is very beneficial and very helpful, it's not as powerful as X Factor in Marvel vs. Capcom, so you can rest easy, this is not a game-winning mechanic. In ChronoPhantasma, you got a cast of new characters on top of the great cast you already know and love. You got Imane Nishiki, which, for my friend Jerome out there, of Untrollable Gamers, dude, I respect you, you're a friend. I have to break this to you. It's not a girl. Might look like it, but it sure don't smell like it. Also, you have Bullet, Azrael, Izayori, and you got three console-exclusive characters. Kagura, Yuki Terumi, and Kanoke. Now, Kagura can be unlocked in the game by completing the story mode, or you can pay money for him. Yuki Terumi was pre-ordered DLC for the game, and Kanoke is going to be able to be purchased on November 7th. But Yuki Terumi will also be available for purchase then as well. So, I can't really go too deep in these characters right now. Still need some more time to play and practice with these characters, but what can I say so far about the cast is it's very unique, it's very different. The original characters as well, they have had move changes. Some moves are no longer there, some moves have been changed. For example, Jin, I no longer have the different very ice cars that I can use. You know, when he flies on the ice thing and then just smacks people with a sword. Yeah, that's been kind of reduced to only a couple of them, as well as his ice daggers and things like that. So, you know, at first it was a bit disappointing, but when you kind of think about it, it makes the game fresh, it makes it new, and that you kind of have to learn this again, and it kind of makes it a brand new experience. And, you know, it was rough at first, but more I get used to it, I've discovered there's other characters that I like more now. You know, so Jin's not completely gone from my playlist of characters I want to use, but people like Yuki Terumi have really been on my radar, and I've really had fun using him now. So, you know, it's an interesting thing of how just changing certain moves can actually make a game fresh, and I really love it and enjoy that. Of course, what is a modern fighting game without a great online? And of course, you still have the typical lobbies, you still have the recorded matches and things like that, but now they have 64-player lobbies. That's right, current generation console game, 64-player lobbies. So yeah, you can actually go to these little stations, and what's really neat about it is that it sounds like a little arcade. It's supposed to be a little arcade. You can hear people in the background chattering and things like that. You can talk to people, send messages. Of course, you know, fight, create a character here. You see my Jin has a rose in his mouth, because he's very sexy like that. And it adds a kind of interesting element, because, you know, in most lobbies, when it comes to fighting games, you're waiting your turn, you're waiting to play, and stuff like that. And you still have those traditional things where you can watch other matches and things like that. But what's so interesting about this is you can go and actually walk up to your opponent and pick it. I've even seen pictures online of someone actually taking a picture of people forming a physical line to play one person, just like you would in an actual arcade. And it actually kind of brings that arcade experience to the console, and I just think that's really neat. So, in conclusion, Blazblue ChronoPhantasma, I've really enjoyed it. I haven't touched the story or the Abyss mode because I just can't read Japanese. I only kind of skimmed through the story mode just on Garuga. But, you know, from what I have played, what I have enjoyed, it's a very fun game. I can't wait for the US release. If you're somebody that is impatient and you want to get online, you want to learn the characters, you want to go online and play, you know, have at it. You can get it from the Japanese PSN, Hong Kong PSN store, or you can actually import a physical disc like I did. Or, if you have the patience, just wait for the US release. It's not going to be regional multiplayer-wise, so you'll be able to play with everybody. But if you're, you know, just want to try the story or do the Abyss mode where it's got kind of these RPG elements, you can get equipment and things like that, I'd just say hold off to the English release. Unless you can read Japanese, then, you know, just pick it up, then. So guys, are you trying out Blazblue ChronoPhantasma? Are you going to wait to the US? What is it about this game that's got you excited? Please share it with me here, down below in the comments. I wouldn't say do video responses, but of course YouTube doesn't like that anymore, because nobody uses it, but I call it bullshit. Anyway, so guys, tell me what you think. Are you looking forward to this game? I cannot wait for the US release. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go online and lose some matches. So until next time, game on. What did I do with the game? Oh, it's over here. Huh? Game's over here.